Good afternoon, YouTube. This is EconCade88, and it's been a little while since I made a video, probably about 6 or 7 weeks. Been pretty busy, just kind of got a little YouTube fatigue. But I'm back in my hometown. I'm on the corner of Yandota and Nice, N-E-I-S-E Street. And it is official, we now have 7 levies on the fall ballot. And I had made a series of videos about parks. And now the metro parks have also decided to add a levy on the ballot. So I'm going to drive around the city and kind of show you what will continue happening if all of these levies pass. What you see now is a abandoned factory. I believe this was Jobst Incorporated, J-O-B-S-T. They produced like surgical socks and that type of thing. And I think most of these jobs were either moved to Mexico or North Carolina. And ironically, right next door to it, there's a library, a brand new library. And the former library was perfectly fine. I love how they use the excuse, well, we need a new building for the technology. Which is complete nonsense. Because most homes in the city of Toledo are 80, 90, 100, even 120 or 130 years old. In the Old West End, I know most of the homes are more than 100 years old, and they all seem to have internet, but yet the library system claims that they need these large buildings to provide the service, proper service. And of course the library is another levy that's on the ballot. They're asking for 3 times their current millage amount, which I think is completely unethical in a city like Toledo with higher than average unemployment, home prices very depressed, declining population, and they're asking for triple the amount for their levy. So I'll be voting against the library levy as well, although I do enjoy visiting the library. As I said, I just think it's unethical to ask for additional funds during this current economic environment. I'm on the corner now of Cheeseboro and J Street, J-A-Y. You can see over here on the right hand side there's a house where the siding has been stripped off. We've got several vacant houses on this street. There's one there, another one there, another one there. That one looks like it's been empty for years. Geez, almost this whole block is vacant. There's a fire at this house. Somebody's tossed out some furniture there. You could very easily mistaken this as Detroit, the way it looks. This is Yandota and Navarre. Monday afternoon, school is out, and it's just a ghost town around here. Another vacant house next to that one. So again, as I stressed in the other videos, in end of June and early July, I made a series of them. If you live in Toledo, please vote against these property tax levies, because it's not going to help the city at all. It's just going to give the money to a few bureaucrats so they can hand out contracts and jobs to their buddies. There's a park there, Yandota Park. Basically just green space. We have plenty of opportunities for folks to recreate in the city of Toledo. This is a I'd say lower working class neighborhood. Probably the majority of these folks now are on some type of moderate government aid. If all these levies pass, you're just going to see more and more abandoned houses here in Toledo, folks, because it just doesn't pay to buy these places and rent them out. If you have just ever-increasing fees, you can only get so much money for rent. And in a city that, Toledo was almost 400,000 35 years ago, and now it's well under 300,000. Another burned out house there. You can see that a lot of these places are kind of slumlords now, are owned by slumlords now. The roof on that house over there's got like a tarp on it. Probably somebody that just cannot afford to spend several $1,000s on a new roof. It's against the city code to have that recliner on the front porch, but apparently we're doing it anyway. So that's it for this one. I just wanted to touch base with my viewers. It's been a while. This is Econ Kate 88 signing off. If you live in Toledo, please vote against all of the levies this fall, and especially the parks levy, the city parks levy. That's a different levy from the metro parks. But by all means, vote against the metro parks levy as well.